Italian stallion, Lewis Richards. Grazie, amico. Right then, here we go straight away then. We're straight in with the first run of the Junior Saloons this weekend. And I can see that we're, hopefully I've got the right sheets here. There was a bit of an amendment going out with B33H, I believe there. Into the first corner, into the lead. That's Bo Bennett having a really good couple of seasons recently. This Bo Bennett takes him down the hill for the first time. B33, S255Y, CA32, your top three as they came past this year. With South Somerset 444, Freddie Atkins at the rear at the moment. But it's Bo at the moment then in the Breeden Hill car going up the hill for the second time of asking with H6 in second. That's Dexter Price in the second place car at the moment. Bo pulling away at the moment, and I believe there we have the Cambridge car, 32 of Rory Jones in third, trying the outside line, going down now the hill, passes in commentaries, 33, 6, 32, and Nottingham 184 then in fourth at the moment of Grace Turner in that fourth, just been overtaken by the Knox Shropshire car, but we have red flags on that one, unfortunately. That's our report of Freddie Atkins, so they might not be out there, but it does look like we got a full grid, so it'll be interesting to see who we have out in this one. So maybe there was a complaint upheld there, maybe. We'll have to see as they come up. But it's B33H on the inside and H6 on the outside as they go into that top corner. It is Bateman though, Bennett, sorry, in the B33H. As they come down then out of that first corner, 33H on the outside, H6 on the inside. WS46, C8232 and Nottingham 184. They were side by side as they came past us here. The Cambridge car sticking to that inside line of Rory Jones, trying to get a bit of grip. But he hasn't made a stick at this moment in time. It's Bennett still on in the B33H machine, then coming around that top corner. Is been in the lead now then since they went into that top corner for the first time, and he's managing to make it stick once again. So it's B33H, H6, Cambridge 32, WS46, N184, Scarborough 255, and the CM16 there of Caris Williams at the back of the pack at the moment. But it's quite settled there at the front with Bennett pulling away. But second, third and fourth are pretty close there as we go into that top corner. Let's keep an eye on what's going to happen here with the Cambridge 32 of Rory Jones on the bumper of that Hereford 6 of Dexter Price, trying to switch to the outside line 32, trying to get a better grip around the outside with West Waterford 46, West 646, sorry, in that fifth. Trying to see if one of these will make a mistake or see if they can get a bit of grip to get an advantage. Nottingham and Spalding there, Scarborough at the back, sorry, trying to have a bit of a battle on their own, but it's still Bennett in the lead coming around here then. For the last lap flag, we can see the last lap flag ready, so it's B33H still in the lead. Yellow flags waving to show a bit of danger. The car on stop of Caris, unfortunately, in the CM16, Caris Williams on stop on the bottom corner. Marshall is signaling there for the drivers to try and avoid her around the outside on the track. Caris get that car going, hopefully, to try and finish this race. But it's B33H then. Bo Bennett led pretty much from the start, taking the checkered flag this time. It's B33H then of Bo Bennett taking that victory. H6 has been in second, CA32, WS46, N18. It was a very quick start there, out in grid number 6, I think, from Josh Pittman in the South Somerset car. We'll to see if there maybe was a jump there. We'll have to wait for the marshal's decision on that one. But it is the it's the Scarborough car there, South Somerset 46, sorry, on the outside there of Josh Pittman now. Makes the move on that first corner. So it's Pittman in the lead at the moment in this SS46. H969 and Scarborough 418 in second, third. The close battle there at the moment with P88EM at the end in the back there at the moment. That's Oakley Stokes who came out of grid 4. But it's the South Somerset at the moment. Then South Somerset 46, Josh Pittman going up the hill for the second time, coming around that top corner, pulling away off possibly from the rest of the pack with a Hereford car in second of Levi Adams. So it's your South Somerset 46, Hereford 969, and the battle here for third with Cambridge 33 and Cumdy 13. Very close there for that third and fourth at the moment, with West Waterford car in fifth at the moment. Looking at the top here, we have a car slowly making their way around the top with problems on board, possibly. Hopefully they can keep out of the way of everybody else. That is your pair 988 of Oakley Stokes. But at the moment then, still 46, South Somerset of Josh Pittman in the lead, coming around for the fourth time of asking. H969 in second, Cumdy 13 in your third, West Waterford 198 in fourth at the moment, with the Cambridge 33 of Casey Jones, sorry, in there as well. But we got the back marker possibly going to cause a hindrance here, keeping out wide, out of the way of Pittman as he comes around there. For the last lap flag, it's SS46 still in the lead, pulling away now from your second place car, H969, and third, Cumdy 13 of Cameron Murray, and West Waterford 198 of Rebecca Sheehy, and Cambridge 33 of Casey Jones. But it's still in the lead then, your South Somerset 46 of Pittman, led from the very first corner and has managed to maintain that lead all the way around. It's SS46 That's Josh Pittman, takes the lead then in his first race for this weekend. H969 in second of Levi Adams. Cum D13, Cameron Murray third. Westport over 198, Rebecca Sheehy. Pen 998, a lap down. CA33 then. 171, Frankie Taylor. CM30, but they're already off the line. CM30 is Cardi Jones. We'll see who makes the best of the starts. I think possibly it's the IK car there of Archie Stevenson. So it's the Invicta Kent 150 takes them around the top corner for the first time with CM30 of Cardi Jones tucking in at that third spot. It's a Mini though, possibly leading their way, just dropping to second place is the Scarborough's 2742 of Lucas Whiteley in that second place in the Mini. It's nice to see a Mini mixing it up with these Yaris's and Micro still. Unfortunately that CM30 car, Cardi Jones there, down now in the back of the pack at the moment with the Cumdi 171 of Frankie Taylor. But it's still your IK car, your Invicta Kent 150, then Archie Stevenson pulling away from his second place car. It's the Pair 996 of Jackson Carden in second with the Mini there in third place at the moment, still keeping ahead of some of these Micros and Yaris's. Cumdi 171 there, trying to keep that inside line as they come up that straight on the far side. Is Cumdi 171, Frankie Taylor, but it's still your Invicta Kent 33, Archie Stevenson then keeping this lead. Nice tidy drive there, and we have the Pen 996 still in second. Pen 996 of Jackson Carden with the Comedy 30, unfortunately drifting now to the back of the pack, and the Mini just losing contention here from the rest of the pack as well. So we're still with our Invicta Kent 133, Archie Stevenson still in the lead with your Pen 9 car and your Cumdi 171 in third. Who have we got in fourth place? We can see them as they come past. It's the SS50 car of Zach Southgate, Cumdi 30 there, Cardi Jones, and your Scarborough 742 in the Mini there, the Lucas Whiteley car, just drifting to the back of the pack unfortunately, but Cardi having got past them, so hopefully now we're on to our checkered flag. He's led from the start. It is your Invicta Kent 133, Archie Stevenson, Pen 996 in second, Cumdi 171, SS50, Carmarthen 30 there, and then your Mini there, the only Mini contender. The drivers up, here we go then. Who's going to get the best of the starts this time around? It looks like it's the car possibly from grade 5. This time I'm asking Freddie Farrow, Y72, possibly he's taking up that first pull up off the start line, but it's the Invicta Kent 25, just a little bit of a door rubbing there. George Walkley there, taking them on the outside. But it's IK25, York 72, SC106 are your top three at the moment with Kurt Cumdi 35 there of Caris Weaver trying around the outside, not paying off this time as she drifts almost to the back of the pack with PAC 54 there. Right at the back, Charlie DeCrow at the moment struggling with these conditions of the watered track possibly. But it is IK25, George Watley in the lead at the moment. Very close battle here. I think it's Farrow there on the inside now. York 72 just taking up the running from IK25. SB29 just in fourth at the moment of William Hall there. But it's a very close battle for third and fourth with three cars abreast there with the Evesham, I believe, of Evesham 127 of Ben Hughes also in the mix there for the third, fourth and fifth. But again then it's Farrow on the in the York 72 up the hill round the top end for this third time of asking. It's Farrow then in York 72 in the lead at the moment from IK25. SB29 in third, Evesham 127 in that fourth then, away from Scunthorpe 106 of Riley Blackburn. But again then York 72, it is Farrow that was kind of led halfway round from the first lap and been in the lead since. A good battle there at the beginning of the race around the top corner here, but it's Farrow in the lead then, York 72. Freddie Farrow in York 72 still in the lead, and from IK25, George Watley, SP. Race underway and get round to finish this on the second time of asking. It's really an even break there though as the bungee lifted. Great number one there though of George Watley has had a good start. Let's see if he can get a great position here, although he will be docked 2 places. But it's the PAC car of Charlie DeCrow who led them into that first corner. Had a little bit of a nudge there from the inside from the Watley vehicle, but it's York 72, Farrow's in the lead again, 54 in second, 106 in third, and somebody just clattered the fence right in front of us here. Is the SB29 machine. Unfortunately did hit that fence quite hard, so we have red flags. Race 4 maybe of Evesham 127, IK25, PAC 74, SC 106, SB29 and York 72, which came to a stop abruptly in front of commentary here as somebody hit the fence. But it is the PAC 54 made another good start here. That's Charlie DeCrow flying up that first straight off the line once again this time, and is managing to make it stick around the outside this time. But it's Farrow who's found that inside line in the York 72. So Farrow takes him into the bottom corner for the first time in this race. But for the third time first time of the asking, because obviously this is their third attempt at this race. That was a bit of a mouthful to say, but it's Faro up the far end, and the York 62 pulling away now from the PAC 54 Charlie Ducrow in second place at the moment, with the Scunthorpe 106 on the inside. Riley Blackburn in third, just trying to keep that inside line away from the IK25. Don't forget who's on a green flag, so wherever IK25 of George Washley finishes in this race, they will be docked 2 places. So it is Faro in York 72 up that straight again, then pulling away from PAC 54 with a close race there for third and fourth between the IK25 and the Scunthorpe 106 and the Evesham 127. Unfortunately back at the back of the pack at the moment, which is Ben Hughes, but it's Faro from the Ducrow car. And it's the IK25 now up into that third place, which is George Watley, obviously trying to make up as much ground as he can, because he's going to be docked 2 places if he's still on that green flag. So still, and it is the Ashley Faro, Freddie Faro going up the far end there in the York 72, maintaining that distance. He's coming down this time though to take the last lap flag from the Charlie Ducrow PAC 54, IK25 then George Watley, Scunthorpe 106, they're coming past us once again, Riley Blackburn and the Evesham 127 of Ben Hughes. But it's Faro then stretching his legs up that far end now, they're pulling away from PAC 54 once again, going into that top corner for the final time of asking this time, with the checkered flag ready in front of us here in commentary. So it's Freddie Faro, the York 72, takes the win for the third time of asking. PAC 54 Charlie Ducrow, IK25 will be top 2, which is George Watley. Scunthorpe 106 will be pushed up 1 position as to make her go into the fence, whether it was of her own accord. But the race 5 is off the line, and as I said, Rio's having a very good season so far, and he's made a storming start out of Grid 1 there in the PAC 33 machine, with the other South Wales League of Corey Reid there in the Tri-V Treble 2 in second place at the moment. It's the 2 South Wales League cars at the moment, with the Faro car, York 81 in the mix, is in second place there, and IK273 of Charlie Rayfield also wanting to get into the action. Just a bit of a nudge there from the Invicta Kent car into the back of the Corey Reid car of Tri-V Treble 2, but it is Rio Sheehan in the lead at the moment, with Jacob Faro there in second place in the York 81. Corey Reid managed to keep control of that car very well, fair play to him, and is in that third place spot at the moment. Won't want to give up the second place, he'll be battling his hardest to get up into that second place car. IK273 in fourth, Scunthorpe 18, 10F and Evesham 33 in the rear at the moment. Evesham 33 of Bella Amblad in the final position at the moment. Rio Sheehan storming up that far side into the top corner once again, then pulling away possibly from the York 81 of Jacob Faro, with your Corey Reid Tri-V Treble 2 in third at the moment. Corey just lost it there, possibly lost a bit of drive, but lost it, got sideways and pulled into the centre of the track, unfortunately. I'm sure the family will be disappointed up on the right hand side here, would have been supporting flat out. But it's Rio then pulling up the straight for the 4th time of asking, I think, here, with Faro still in that second place in the York 81, with the Invicta Kent car in third being Invicta Kent Charlie Rayfield, number 273, Scunthorpe 18 chasing them down, and that's Blake Crowther trying to make up a place then into the top 4 position, with the 10F machine of Lily Chapman not giving up at the moment. We're coming around then, Evesham 33, the back marker Bella Amblad just at the back of the pack, but it's Rio Sheehan then coming across the top corner, down this time past the commentary for the final time with the checkered flag waving. It's Rio Sheehan in PAC 33, thumps the air then, we're happy with his win and first win of this weekend. Jacob Faro in second, IK273 in third of Charlie Rayfield, Scunthorpe 18 followed by 10F, and then it's at the Amblad machine of Evesham 33 in the off-final 72. Saying that, sorry, it looks like it might be race 6, so I'll hand you over to Tim Jones.
Yeah, thank you, mate. So, yeah, morning everybody, and yeah, just a late morning. Hope everybody's well, and before we get settled in to the seats, we get
the has lifted. Tim, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, mate. So this is the one of the reruns from the Junior Saloons. So see if we can check out who it is. York 89. That's got to be race 7 then. So third time lucky, hopefully, with this one. So it is a York 89 that leads the way. So is that York 89? That's Eldon Baxter at the wheel of that one. From Evesham 46, Molly Bubb just looking to challenge up that inside line as going to turn 1. So this is actually the rerun of race 6. So Molly Bubb it is that leads the way, but good battle going on here from Eldon Baxter in the York 89 machine. Then we go to Sydney at 18. That's Betty Tilson in that third place slot, but challenge looking once again. Molly looking at that inside line as they go down the far side, the gaps, and she's looking to challenge into turn 1. Once again, Evesham 46 it is out. Molly Bubb that tries to keep it in tight. York 89 looks for the cut back as well. And at York 89, Euston 46 at the ends 18. Then we go to IK 377 of Lewis Ford from the Forest machine then. Chloe Edgecombe in Forest 145. But back to the leader, still at York 89 it is, and Eldon Baxter that's got it at the moment. Molly Bubb certainly won't sit there in that second place slot, will she? And she's once again looking up that inside line. But as they come across the line to start the final circuit, York 89, Euston 46, these two well clear from the Tilson machine in Sydney it's 18. Then we go to the IK machine from the Forest 145, and the last of the runners and riders then, that's going to be the TA machine and C515. But the last of finishes, that's Kerry Barnett in the C515 machine. But a good win. York 89 takes it. Molly Bubb runs second from Sydney it's 18. IK 377, Typing number 4, and Forest 145 of Chloe Edgecombe. And the 66 machine is moved out of harm's way, and we can get going with the Owens Fabrication and Cafe Rhiannon sponsored the Junior Saloons. As into first turn we go. It is the two top men, dare we say, Jack Owens and Travis Markilly, that bring them round for the first time of asking. And it's Markilly that takes up running Type 5, all contact. Jack Walker's rounding the Yorkshire Dales 122 and 2. No sooner said, and we get track clearance, and the Owens Fabrication and Cafe Rhiannon sponsored Junior Saloons are away from the line. And oh god, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4 into turn 1. Jack Owens it is then that goes wide. They push the cones right out wide this time, and it's Spalding 298 that comes through. Connor Forster just slotted into that second place slot, but it's Owens that leads them round the bottom turn for the first time of asking. Forster runs second. Then we go to PAC at number 9 of Travis Markilly. So we've got somebody in trouble. I think that's great. PAC 5, Jay Jones, IK 530, Adam Turkington in Easham at 46, Grace Williams in Cambridge 142, and Mackenzie Elson in 18F. And already away from the line we go, and into that all important first turn. It's Travis on an inside line, but it's Owens who's got the more inside line, and it's the Owens machine then, Jack Owens, that takes up the running. Type E number 5 then leads them past us for the first time of asking. Good battle going on for that second in early doors in this one. Connor Forster in Spalding 298, and Travis Markilly in Type E number 9, but just losing speed coming out of the bottom corner, and looking to challenge on that inside then is Grace Williams in Cambridge 142. But all the while then, Jack Owens is just getting himself a fair bit of daylight between himself and Forster here at 298. Williams now through into third alongside Markilly in PAC number 9. Then we go to Easham 48, that's Alan Turkington that runs in that 5th place slot, but Owens it is there, who's already again extending the lead. And Type E number 5, Spalding 98, Cambridge 142, PAC 9 at Easham at 48. Then we go to the IK machine, that's going to be Jay Jones in IK 530, and Jensen Walker and Yorkshire Dales 122. But it is young Master Owens in Type 5 then, looking comfortable with just one more lap to go. I think this time around, yellow flag of back cross does indeed go out. 1 to go. Type 5, Spalding 98. Williams now running third in 142. Travis Markilly in a PAC at number 9, along just looking up that outside, not quite this time around, as Turkington and IK 30 in Yorkshire Dales 122. The complete the race order, but 55 points on the board and a good win as well. Jack Owens, Type 5 then takes it from Spalding 298, Cambridge 142, Travis Markilly in PAC 9, Turkington in Easham 48, IK 530 comes across the line to finish. And the 48 machine, but we'll see as the bungee lifts in, and we get away racing with the race 8 of the Junior Saloons, and it is Type 60, Tyler Davis that leads into the first turn with the PXT machine on the outside. Chamberlain tucking up that inside line in 22F, slotted into second. Then we go to PHD 5, Spalding 3, IK treble 5 then, battling with the Easham 72 machine. That's Lewis Turkington as they go around the Seaside Bend for the first time of asking, as they go down the far side. The Lisa Pearl then gaining a couple of places as they climb the bank for another time of asking, but Tyler Davis has got this, hasn't he? Time is 60. Bo Chamberlain runs second. Then we go to Isabella Hitchcock in PhD. Number 5 is once again round the seaside bend. We go. Spalding 3 still holding that, fourth place as they go down that far side. Eastham 72 now runs 5th. Lewin Turkington has got himself a fair bit of daylight between himself and the Cambridge machine then that brings them back round now. Still Tyler Davis, 1 to go. Borrow from Chamberlain 22, PhD 5, Spalding 3, Eastham 72. C49 was the one that we missed in this race, but that's can't quite remember who that is, but there we go. Type 60. That's going to bring him around on to I think check the flag point. No, last lap flag in this time. Type 60. Bo Chamberlain in 22. PhD 5. Spalding 3. Eastham 22. And that's one of the Phillips, isn't it? It's C49, Cambridge 22, and IK treble 5. That's your race order. So once again, we go down that far side and into the top turn for the final time. A good 55 points on the board. Tyler Davis takes the win. Type 60. Chamberlain takes second from PhD number 5, Spalding 3. Then we go to Turkington, Eastham 72. C49 then comes across the line from the IK treble 5. That's going to be Summer Benz. Darcy Phillips in Spalding 711, and Alfie Boys in White Rose 18. As no sooner said, and away we go. As it is indeed then the champ that makes the best start, looking to defend his title, going in the right way as well. In Ludlow at number 1, and he's your race leader coming out of turn 2, but somebody challenging on that inside line. Finley Road is in the Forest 408. As a little bit of paint swapping. Finley Rose through. Bruce Tipton then looking for a cutback on that inside line as they go down that far side. Goshen District 63 then, that's the Neville machine running in that third place slot just ahead of the White Rose 18 machine, but coming back round towards us it is Tipton. Ludlow number 1, Forest 408, Gloucester 63, then White Rose 18. These three have just before just broken away from the 4th place machine. That's going to be the Spalding 711 of Darcy Phillips. As once again down that far side we go into the top turn. Still Reese Phillips as well. Reese Tipton is still holding on. Ludlow number 1, Forest 408, Gloucester 63, then White Rose 18. Still your top 4, Spalding 711. Then we go to Mousley in PAC 58, and Cambridge 244 of Emily Rice completes the runners and riders for race 9 of the Junior Saloons. But just getting himself a fair bit of daylight between himself and the 2nd place machine. 1 lap to go for Reese Tipton. 1 lap to go for Forest 408. That's going to be Finley Rowe and the Neville machine. Freddie Neville, Gloucester District 63, and our Alfie Boys going through in the White Rose 18 as the last two take their last lap flag, but climbing the bank and into turn 1 for the final time of 55 good points on the board. Ludlow number 1, Reese Tipton takes the win from Forest 408, Freddie Neville in Gloucester District 63, White Rose 18. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go to Spalding 711 of Darcy Boys and the PAC 58. And for the waffle, let's get on. So Theo Bennett, Betsy Rice, Charlie Jones, Lucas Salis, Maggie Appleton, Nick Edwards and Lewis Middleton. That's your lineup for race 10 as already into the top turn for the first time of asking. I think it's Middleton that's going to bring him back round with just the SR52 machine right on the outside line. Nick Edwards it is, but it is Middleton that's just got his nose in front. Round the bottom bend we go for the first time, SR52. Then we go to the Ludlow 20 machine of Lucas Salis battling with his fellow Westmoreland League member then. That's Charlie Jones in Hereford number 10. There's a green flag for somebody as the Middleton machine passes once again. SR52, Lud 20, H10, CEA 245. That's Betsy Rice. And Scarborough 15 is Maggie Appleton, last of the runners and riders. But back to the leader then, still Lewis Middleton in White Rose 80 into turn 1 once again with the SR52 machine. Nick Edwards still there, couple of 3 laps to go in this one. Ludlow 20 from Charlie Jones now running in 4th in Hereford number 10. Cambridge 245 then it goes through. That's Betsy Rice, and at last of the runners and riders then, that's going to be Scarborough 15 of Maggie Appleton. But once again it's still Middleton that's got it at the moment. The yellow flag with the black cross then will go out this time. 1 more lap to go. White Rose 80, SR52, Ludlow 20, that's your top 3. Charlie Jones still running 4th in Hereford 10. Cambridge 245 then going through, and 88F, one we didn't mention, that's Theo Bennett, and he starts his final circuit. So does Mackie Appleton in the Scarborough 15. But Lewis Middleton it is. It's going to put 55 points on the board. White Rose 80 takes it. SR 52, Ludlow 20 from Charlie Jones in Hereford 10. Then we go to Cambridge 245 88F of Theo Bennett, and that last of the runners and riders, and completing the heat walk.
Grazie amico. I better stop doing that, it's going to get on people's nerves, isn't it? But yeah, the Junior Saloons Heat 2 Race 1 is away, and it's your current national champion in the lead at the moment. That's Ludlow, number 1, Rhys Tipton, taking around the top corner, but Rio Sheehan's there in second in the PSC 30. He cuts back, Rio cut back on the inside there, goes nudge in the back corner, and it looks like there's a bit of a collision. Derby going on up there in the top corner with a few cars involved, unfortunately. I'm not sure if this race will continue with the car on stop. There are actually red flags out at the moment. We've got 2 drivers here who are on top points after Heat 1, and that's your Lud 1 and PSC 33, and if my memory serves, it was those 2 going into that top corner together. Tim, take over for a second.
So just while the Italian stallion gets his mouth watered and tries not to die in front of us in commentary, we'll take it up with the Junior Saloons, and then it's the PAC 33. That's got to be the Sheehan machine, PAC 33, that leads down that far side from the Forest 10, and the York 81 machine, that's the 1-2, and the 3 there, Jacob Farah, now running in that 3rd place slot. Then we go to Rhys Tipton, one of the top machines from this morning in Ludlow at number 1, but he's all start to make his way through, looking up the inside of Farah as they go down the far side, but he's been challenged by that Isha machine on that outside line, as the race leader though is just starting to get away. Another one, a good result this morning for Rio Sheehan, PAC 33. Then we go to Forest 10, running in second, that's Lily Chapman. Then Tipton looking to move through as well, but just as the door slammed in his face, that's York 81 saying you're not coming through there. That's Jacob Farah as they go down that far side once again. Farah challenging on the inside of Chapman, just gives the slightest nudge, but that matters not one iota. G race leader then, Rio Sheehan, PAC treble 3. Then we go to Chapman and Farah and Tipton just trying to find his way. No room through there whatsoever in Ludlow at number 1. As the rest of the field then go through CM16 of Keris Williams, last of the runners and riders, but another one making it 2 wins out of 2 and 110 points. He's pleased with that as well, and so he should be. PAC 33 then takes it, Forest 10. Then we go to York 81, Ludlow at number 1 of Rhys Tipton, Isha 127, SR 52, one we didn't give a mention, so we will this time round. Nick Edwards.
Unfortunately went really well, but they had some issues on one of the laps, and WR8 Lewis Middleton had it first, so we got 2 Heat 1 winners here. We'll see who comes out on top in this one then. Let's have a look as we go into the top corner. It's Bo Bennett in the 33 machine on the inside. He seems to have made it stick, but Mark Hilly's not going to give it all his way. Mark Hilly's there at PAC 9 in second, C35, TH2 Corey Reed there in 4th, Scarborough 255, White Rose 80, followed there by the IK25 at the back of the pack at the moment. So your first 2 at the moment are Bo Bennett in the Breeden Hill 33 and Travis McKilly in the PAC 9. On the outside there we've got the Cumdy 35 who didn't finish this morning. That's Caris Weaver trying to get some valuable points to see if she can get into those quarterfinals later on tomorrow. But it is still Bennett from McKilly. Corey Reed now up into that 3rd place with C35 demoted down into that 4th. At the back of the pack we still have the IK25 at the moment of George Watley, who this morning, like I said, was on a green flag and finished 5th overall in the results. Corey Reed and the Cumdy 35 having a good battle there for the 2nd place. Mark Hilly it is now back into the 2nd and 3rd with Corey Reed. It's the PAC 9 and Tybee treble 2, the 2 South Wales League boys there battling it out for the 2nd and 3rd place with a C35 in 3rd, White Rose 80, Scarborough 255 and IK25 still at the back, but look at that battle for 2nd place between the 2 South Wales League cars. Corey Reed seems to have the better at the moment and may have gone into that 2nd place, but it's Mark Hilly then trying to gain a bit of ground, coming on the top corner very close, but the last lap flag this time though for Bo Bennett, who's led the whole way so far. Treble 2 9, C35, Scarborough 255, White Rose 80 and IK25 there. That's your order as they came past us, but it's Bo Bennett then for the final time going up into that top corner, throws it into that first corner there. As he comes out of the second corner there, down past us for the final time then, taking the checkered flag. It's Breeden Hill 33, Bo Bennett. Bit of a shove and a nudge there. Coming out of the top corner, who's going to keep that second? It's Corey Reid from Travis McKinley. C35 then in fourth, Caris Weaver. Very much there, car. Yeah, we're on to race 3 then. So we've got another race winner here, which was Eldon James Baxter in the York 89. They'll be coming out of grid number 1. They've already made their start though. As we look up, we can see that we have the York 89 of Eldon Baxter on the outside there, trying to make a move around the outside of our lead car as they come past us down here in commentary, but it's not him in the lead. It's the Spalding 298 in the lead from York 89, Loud 20, 145F, and the Cambridge car there, 245 of Betsy Rice in the 5th at the moment, having a good battle for 4th and 5th there. We can see then we got the Evesham 33 on the inside, trying to make a move past that Cambridge car on the far side with the Spalding 711 in the back at the moment, but it's still our Spalding 298 of Connor Forster, I think it is then, who's in the lead and walking away with this one at the moment, pulling a good lead away from Lutz 20 in second place. That's Lutz 20 of Lucas Salis in second at the moment, with the York 89 who had a good win this morning. As Eldon Baxter in third at the moment, having to settle there, but pulling away from everybody at the moment is your Spalding 298. That's Connor Forster. They had a second place this morning, so a win here will stand them in good stead to get into those the next stage of the junior races tomorrow afternoon. As Lud 20 still in second, York 89 in third. We got the only mini in this race, 145F, then Cambridge 245, Evesham 33 and Spalding 711 of Darcy Phillips at the back of the pack still. But pulling away then from everybody else at the moment, it's still Spalding 298, Connor Forster coming up then around the crop corner to take the last lap flag, this time past commentary. Pulling away all the time in this race then, Spalding 298 still in the lead from your Loud 20 of Lucas Salis, York 89 of Eldon James Baxter, who had a win this morning like we said, so third will do him well as well. Cambridge 245, 145F, Evesham 33 and Spalding 711. But walking away with this one, it has to be said, is Connor Forster. Like we said, second place this morning, and a first now will give them a great tally of points then to take them through into the next stage of the quarterfinals tomorrow. So he takes the win, Spalding 298, Lud 20 in second, York 89 in third. Who's going to take that fourth spot? It is the Cambridge 245, 145F in the mini then in sixth, and they are away and gone already. So let's see then, we've got a couple of local races here. We have Gwawr Owens in the Ty V4 and Isabella Hitchcock in the PhD 5 then. I think it is actually Isabella in the lead at the moment in that Yaris. Lovely turned out car there in the lead at the moment, but a bit of a nudge there as they come out of that corner. IK 273 in second, WS46 and H10 battling for that third and fourth, Cum D13, then the Cum D48-9 car with Gwawr at the moment at the back of the pack, still learning the ropes, possibly in a very first season in the juniors, but it's the PhD 5 machine there of Isabella Hitchcock then going into the first corner, starting to stretch her legs a little bit and pulling away from our IK car in second place of Charlie Rayfield. So again, it's Isabella Hitchcock, Rayfield in second, WS46 there in third. That would be Warren Dommett in the Cum D car there. The Wessex car, I'm afraid. They had a fourth this morning. It's Isabella though still pulling away from the rest of the pack then, going into the first corner once again. It's Isabella on a third from this morning. So a third and a win once again will probably be a really good tally of points there to get into the quarterfinals tomorrow. So it's Hitchcock in first, IK 273 still in second place. That's Charlie Rayfield, followed very closely. There's a bit of a battle going on there for the second and third. A move around on the outside, trying to go to cut back there. The West 646 of Warren Dommett has found the inside line, just pushing past there the Invicta Kent 273. So the change of place there for second and third, but it's still very close between those two, with a Hereford 10 there of Charlie Jones in fourth, hoping that one of these will make a mistake, but onto the last lap already. So in fifth place then we have the Cum D13 car of Cameron Murray, C49 then in fourth, Cody Phillips, and Scarborough 418 in the next position, which is Michael Cooper. But looking back to the head of affairs here, it is Isabella Hitchcock who led into the first corner, and she's led the whole way since, pulling away, stretching her legs a little, and it's Isabella then who's going to take the win for race 4. Isabella Hitchcock in PhD 5, WS46, IK 273, H10 there of Charlie Jones comes in fourth, Cum D13 followed by Cum D49. Walker, and we are away already. Grid 1 had a great start there. They starting to pull away, going up that straight is the Yorkshire Dales car. Yorkshire Dales 122, I believe, of Jensen Walker, going into the corner, but eased off a little bit, maybe too early there with the Evesham. I think it was the Evesham car there, no? Yeah, Evesham 46 of Molly Bubb. taking up the running then, going into the bottom corner, and called the island corner, we might call it from now on, so we'll see how that sticks, but we'll see. It's still your Evesham car there, Evesham 46 Molly Bub going up that far straight, pulling away a couple of car lengths now from your Spalding 3 in second place, with your Cambridge 32, I think, of Rory Jones in third, trying to get that inside line to see if they can make a stick. It's Clark on the outside and Jones on the inside, but I think it's going to be Clark who's going to keep that second place, unless that Cambridge 32 on the inside can make that move on the inside corner stick with Yorkshire Dales. 1-2-2 Jensen Walker, in fourth, hoping that these two in front might just make a little bit of a mistake with the Nottingham 184 behind them, then with Grace Turner at the wheel there, trying to reel, Yorkshire Dales car back in, but it's still leaves from 46 from Cambridge 32. Spalding 3 was slowing down with some problems on board, hope everybody can avoid them. Spalding 3 trying to do a sensible thing, they're trying to get out of the way with some issues on board. But we're looking to the far straight now, then coming up this time for the penultimate time with the last lap flag being prepared. It's still your Evesham 46 of Mollybug, who's in the lead here with a Cambridge car behind it, trying to reel them in. It's Cambridge 32 and Rory Jones, not letting Evesham 46 get away with this one. Rory pedaling hard-headed, trying to get around the outside. With only one lap to go, it's going to be a tough ask possibly, unless Evesham 46 Mollybug makes a bit of a mistake, but it is very close between these two, and I think Cambridge 32's got the inside line going into the top corner, a little bit of a nudge there as they were going around there, but I think it's going to be your Evesham 46. It's going to be very close as they come across the line. It's Evesham 46 takes the win, Cambridge 32 in a very close second, South Somerset 46 in third, Yorkshire Dales 1-2-2, 18 post turns, and here we go. I think it's actually a junior rerun. We'll have a look then what rerun we've got to come out. I think it might be race 6 possibly then, so it'll be over to Tim. But it looks like it's Jack Owen taking them into the first corner. Bit of a nudge there, you might be rescued here, Tim, if there's a stoppage, but I think it's the Hereford car, and Tim is here now just to take you through then. Off we go.
Yeah, Dexter Price is there, that takes up the running. Hereford number 6 and Jack Owens in Typee number 5. That's the top two as they go round the bottom turn for the first time of asking. Then we go to the West Waterford machine. That's Rebecca Sheehy in West Waterford 198, but Jack Owens is then has got himself a little bit of daylight between himself and young Dexter Price in Hereford number 6 as they come back round towards us once again. Owens it is that leads the way, Hereford 6. Then we go to his PhD 58 that was in third. That's the Molly Mosley. Then we go to the West Waterford machine of Rebecca Sheehy and the Cumdee 515 of Keris Barnett rounds out your race order. But climbing the bank into the top turn for another time of asking, it's Jack Owens then looking to make it 2 wins out of 2 and going to bed tonight with 110 points on the board and every optimism for tomorrow. Hereford 6 then, Dexter Price had a second 45, so 45 and 45. That's even my poor math, that's 90 points. Remember the top 32 what they're looking for to go through to the quarterfinals as they go back round towards us for the penultimate time. Last lap then goes out Jack Owens, Typee 5, then on to the last lap he goes, Dexter Price in Hereford 6. Then we go to the West Waterford machine of West Waterford at 198. She's 4th in the points, she's 32nd in the points, so needs more points in this one, as then the PhD 58 Molly Mosley comes round and Keris Barnett in C515. But 2 wins from 2, that will do very nicely after day 1, after the Ladies and Juniors Nationals 2024. Dexter Price comes home 2nd in Hereford number 6, West Waterford 198, PhD 58 of Molly Mosley, and the last car to come round to complete, picking up a few points, Keris Barnett in Cumdee, and all these ladies and young boys are all after, of course, the stars of the sport, stars of the future, and one of the stars then, that's going to be Bo Bennett in Forest 22, that's quickest away from Evesham 48, and Adam Turkington just slotted into that second place. I think that's Southgate that's looking to move through the third in South Somerset 50. Then we go to Gracie Williams, had a good run, reasonable run in the first one, didn't she? Got picked up a third and just losing out there around that bottom turn, but she'll fight back down that outside line. But challenging going on for the race lead, Bo Bennett and Turkington 22F and Evesham 48 respectively, but Chamberlain just drifted wide. Turkington looking up the inside, not quite this time around as he shuts the door and goes round the seaside bend once again. So Somerset 50 now coming to the challenge from Williams in the 142 machine as they go down that far side, and the race is just ahead of the 33 machine. That's going to be Casey Jones in that 33 machine. But nobody's racing ahead of Chamberlain. Forest 22, still your race leader. 48 to run second. And Fairly Gracie Williams, she's catching all the time. And she found the gap. No, quite this time. Then we go to South Somerset 50, CA33. And the other two cars that we run, the Pennine 88 machine of Oakley Stokes. And I presume that's Emily Rice in Cambridge 244. But we know it's Chamberlain, still one lap to go then, 48, 142. Then we go to Southgate in South Somerset 50, Cambridge 33. And it is indeed the Cambridge 244 car that goes through of Emily Rice. But we look back to the front, and it's Bo Chamberlain that's going to add 55 points on the board if he comes around the last corner, which he does. So taking a winner first and a second, not a bad day's work. Houston 48, Cambridge 142. Then we go to South Somerset 50, Cambridge 33, and the 244 of Emily Rice. And the last car to come home and pick up a few valuable points could be in the Pennine 88 car. That's going to be Oakley Stokes. Stripping tent just to the bottom of the track opposite, not quite opposite commentary, but it's in the other field. You know where it is. Go in, sign on, get yourself sorted, and you can be on the line once again tomorrow. Right, E2 race 8 already away and from the line. There's a bit of swapping going on down the field as the PAC 54 though looks to move through. That's Charlie DeCrow racing ahead of the TA 60 machine. That's Tyler Davis, another one. Had a good run this morning, took a first. So down the far side we go in that second place slot. Then we go to the Scunny machine, that's Riley Blackburn. Another one had a reasonable first run in that third place then. 21st overnight, so again another load of points needed on the board. Then we go to IK 530, North Wales 5. Then they come D 171 and Levi Adams. He took a good second this morning as well, the Levi in Hereford 969, but needs to just get himself moving and get himself up that board. But back to the leader, and we got to change then. Tyler Davis in Type E60, looking another one to have big points on the board. Another one looking to make 2 out of 2. As down the seaside turn in we go. PAC 54 to Crow still running second. Then it's the Scunny car, that's a Riley Blackburn. These three just broken away, and Tyler Davis has got problems. The car is slowed, and back to third he goes. Up here he may actually lose more places here. 1 lap to go. 54, 106. Davis has been caught by AK 530. Then we go to West Waterford, number 5. That's a Rory Nugent, non-finish this morning. So he really does need some big points on the board. And indeed Tyler Davis, I fear his ladies and gents nationals may be over for another year. But the checkered flag race win, PAC 54, good win for Charlie DeCrow. SC 106 takes second. Then we go to IK 530, West Waterford 5. Then the Cumby 171 machine, 63. So Jack Carden, also Keir and William Hall, last of the runners and riders. But as we get away from the line, it is the Pennine machine of Jake Carden in the Pennine machine that books it up round turn 1 and turn 2. Somebody racing on the infield, I think that's William Hall in the 7 Valley in 29. But on the outside then it's Carmarthen 30 of Katie Jones, just slotting into that second place slot, racing ahead of the Neville machine, Gloucester District 63 in that third place slot. Then we go to I think that's the where are we? PAC machine perhaps, but it's Pennine 96 that leads away. Oh, mess.
I have more of an idea. Over to you, mate. Well, you're saying that. I'm not sure which race it might be. It could be race 9 of the Junior Saloons, which is one of Tim's races, but we'll pick them up as they come over the far side there. I think it's a Pennine car in the lead. That would be the Pennine 96 and of Jackson Carden. Unfortunately, had a green flag, so docked down to 4th place this morning. Oh, fair enough coming together there. Let's hope we can clear that to get this race done and dusted for today, for them to all pack up for the day 1 of the qualifying here. But unfortunately, we do see those red flags once again.
What rule good at as well, so there you go. Right, Junior Saloons then, away for the rerun of the rerun of the reruns. I think 3 times lucky, hopefully this is going to be. So they lead them off into the turn at number 1, 88F it is then. That leads away to Theo Bennett, but it is Pennine at 96 that leads the way. Then Jack Carden that leads then around the seaside bend from the 88F machine. But somebody looking up on the inside, that's going to be, I think, Finley Rowe in the Forest 408 as they go down that far side, racing ahead of Freddie Neville in Gloucester District 63. But it's Pennine 96 that leads the way. Neville running second from the Forest machine of Finley Rowe in Forest 408. Then we go to the 88F machine. That's going to be Theo Bennett in that fourth place slot, racing ahead of Lewis Turkington in Evesham at 92. But your race leader back round towards us to successfully complete another circuit of this wonderful Castle Lloyd Raceway. It's Jake Carden, Jackson Carden took a fourth this morning, so this will do his chances of getting through to the quarterfinals with a good decent points tally. And in the Pennine machine from Forest 408 running second, that's Finley Rowe. As they all start the final circuit, then goes to the Neville machine, Gloucester District 63, 88F, Evesham 72, and Severn Valley 29 of William Hall is one that's playing catch up in the Owens Fabrication and Cafe Rihanna sponsored Junior Saloons rerun. But checkered flag then, and 55 good points on the board for Pennine at 96, Forest 408, then comes the Gloucester District 63 of the Neville machine, Evesham 24 National Championships, and the bungee will lift, and away we go. Last scheduled race of the Junior Saloons, and from that inside grid it's the IK33 machine of Archie Stevenson. Another one had a good day, or a good morning's work this morning, and looking to pick up where he left off, IK33. Then we go to Freddie Farrar, another one in the strong position, another 55 points, so two winners going head to head in this one. They've already pulled a fair way clear from the Scarborough 15, a little mini of Maggie Appleton, as she just loses out going up that top straight though to Alfie Boys. But at the head of affairs, it's the two points leaders in Archie Stevenson and Freddie Farrar 1 and 2, White Rose 18. Then we go to Scarborough 15 from Blake Crowther in Scunthorpe 18. As IK Trouble 5 goes through. That's Summer Ben's last of the runners and riders, but the battle still going on at the front between the IK 133, Archie Stevenson and Freddie Farrar. Nothing to choose between them. Then Farrar just goes slightly deeper into the seaside bend just to try and carry a bit more speed and do the cut back, but don't really think it's gained anything, or is it? He's a little bit closer, but I don't think close enough to challenge at this time around. But IK Trouble 3, Stevenson keeping it nice and tidy. Farrar now switching to the inside as they come past us for the final time. Last lap flag has gone out. White Rose 18 running third. Then we go to Scunny 18 from Maggie Appleton in the Scarborough 15, and the Cambridge 22, and so Somerset Treble 4 going through. That's Elise Pearl and Freddie Atkins respectively, and not forgetting Summer Ben's IK Treble 5. But Farrar found the way through on the last corner, and he takes the win from IK Treble 3, White Rose 18. That runs in through. That's Blake Crowther. Scunny 18 going through from Scarborough 15, and the last two cars had their own private battle for the minor places. So South Somerset Treble 4 wins the honours, and Freddie Atkins and the last then of the finishers.